It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And welcome to the realm of geekdom. This is nerd breaking news. The final trailer for Toy Story 5 is out. We're going to go ahead and check it out, give our honest reaction to it. But before we do that, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss any of our episodes. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, guys. And let's go ahead and react to the trailer.
I can't! It's anti-spotted! I have plastic fingers! Oh. It's good to be back.
Shiny!
What?
Nothing.
Someone needs a brown marker.
It's been too long, Woody.
Came here as fast as I could after Jesse called for help.
Oh, thank you!
We've got it handled. Look, Star, Deputy, me, no Star.
Oh, hey, Buzz, what is that?
What? Where?
Ow.
Hey.
I'm gonna let this device know how things are run around here.
Try to stay calm, Jesse.
I'm the definition of calm.
That's not gonna work.
I want to talk to you, device.
Not touching Jessica.
No.
She's the J-word.
Hi! Come on! Oh, the way, join the garage, Stuffalo Bill!
Stuffable, really?
First you were playing, then the world started changing. Oh, are we getting donated?
Donut.
No, sweetie. Donated.
Bonnie doesn't want to play with toys anymore. She needs me.
Jesse, you know Bonnie better than anyone. What does your gut say?
Bonnie still needs us. Our time ain't over yet.
We're gonna need backup. Affirmative, Commander. No way.
Come on, Bullseye. Wait for us.
You gotta believe.
Claire!
Disney Pixar's Toy Story 5. Only theaters June 19th. Tickets available now.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and react to that. Let's go and start with the Eagle.
There we go. A little bit more scenes about what the movie is gonna be about. I don't think that the storyline has changed until we actually see the movie, but I think it's showing up the same thing. The band is back together, and they're trying to get the kiddo back, right? This time is the tablets and it's the electronics. Again, I don't see much changing with this. I don't necessarily understand. Like I saw a few more scenes of what the movie might be like. But at the end it's just giving me the same energy, right? Like the band is back together. They're gonna fight for the kid to not be necessarily obsessed with the tablets, just like we talked before. However, and I think the kid is gonna touch on this. There are some rumors about the fact that maybe the tablet is not the enemy, right, or the evil, the evil person, the evil character.
The villain in the movie, yeah. Right, yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into that, kid. Like, tell us a little bit more about that, or what you read, and then
the director said that Lily Pad is not the antagonist / villain of the film. And I think when you watch the trailer, as we just saw now, I think, because I'm trying to put it together, right? And I'm trying to be like, man, he said that, and now we're watching the trailer for the first time, and I'm trying to put, so who is the villain, right? So if it's not Lily Pad, because I could have sworn, this is probably a little confusing for me, I could have sworn there was already announced that Lily Pad was the villain. So now that the director is saying 3 weeks before the premiere, or the release of the film, Lily Pad is no longer the antagonist of the villain. And now I'm starting to see why. I don't think Lily Pad's the villain, and I think that and I think the reason why is because it's right in front of you. and we're just so focused on the technology toys argument because, to the Eagles' point, it's been hit on us for the last 7-8 months. This is what the full movie's going to be about. It's about Bonnie, and we know it's about Bonnie, but to what degree? And I think the reason why it's not about Lily Pad is because Bonnie clearly still wants to play with her toys. Bonnie clearly still wants to hold on to childhood for as long as she possibly can. And technology, especially, with the guys have kids and you have nephews and all of us here, we see how technology changes kids and it kind of grows them up quick, right? Kind of like, yeah, he's on YouTube. Yeah, he's playing Minecraft. And you're like, damn, dude, I was 6 years old playing Wario. Like, it's a different world. The social media world that we live in. And I think that's the argument. So I don't think it's Lily Pad per se as it pertains to the physical manifestation of her being the villain. I think it's the idea of Bonnie holding on to, can I play with toys for a little bit longer before I inevitably have to encounter technology? And you see her little friends there, right? They don't want to play with toys. They want to play with the lily pads. And then Jesse, we keep going back to Jesse. Jesse, what did he just say? Jesse called me. Jesse's with Bullseye in the ranch. And the rumors are that it's going to be the same area in part 2 where she was, the owner that she had in part 2 is the same house in this one. So it's going to be Jesse's storyline all at the same time as Bonnie. But that's how I got from the trailer. I got that. I don't think Lily Pad, I think Lily Pad's going to be one of these people who are like, I'm trying to make Bonnie better. But I'm not trying to ruin Bonnie. Because Lily Pad, all she knows is technology. Hey, I make people better because of what I have, but not necessarily evil. And that's what I think what the director is trying to say.
Yeah, it's kind of like that transition phase between kids going from their physical toys and starting to make friends in school, and all of a sudden seeing the technology some of the other friends are having, and then themselves don't want to fall behind and whatnot. So we also have that kind of combination of like, yeah, I still kind of want to hold the toys, but the peer pressure is kind of showing. But like you mentioned, like the mention of not being the villain, like I really had that confused because I'm pretty sure they had that summer special. We did that video where it literally was put as Toys versus the Tech, so it's kind of surprising how all of a sudden we're getting this reveal in this final, time period of this final trailer before the movie comes out. Professor.
It looks fun. I have my tickets. I'll be there.
Do you guys have
any other comments or anything like that? Reactions?
Do any guys feel like this movie's gonna possibly not land on execution wise?
It's Toy Story.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean? Well, what are you asking?
Because technology is such a touchy subject with kids, and how far Pixar is willing to go, which I think again they always bat usually like 99%. Could we say any possible way where it doesn't stick to landing, where the message they're trying to argue for technology doesn't stick to landing?
I think there's a harsh truth that we need to admit about fandom, and that is most fans hate everything.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at your box office, your professional ratings, and your regular viewer ratings, they're all going to say completely different things. At the end of the day, this thing's going to make $1 billion. So there's that piece. Some people are going to love it. Some people are probably going to hate it. And that's just how I think it's going to be, because I think that's a reflection of where we're at right now whenever any movie tries to say anything.
Great point.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing that we actually haven't even touched on is that they actually just announced as well that Bad Bunny is going to be part of the cast of this movie. He's going to be playing a pizza with sunglasses in the movie. So just throwing that little extra gem out there, when you throw Bad Bunny, that's going to even attract more people. And obviously it's going to make the billions because of it.
There we go. Yeah, well, you can see Bad Bunny there, right? Like on the door to the left.
Yeah, I do that little Easter egg right there.
Yeah,
I do that little Easter egg to remind myself.
Well, that's funny. I didn't even catch that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was just gonna say that going back to your question whether they're gonna stick the landing, I think they're going to. I think that Disney understands that Toy Story is a unique story, like in general, the way that they can play with it. I think we talked about it in the other video where there's been rumors about the fact that Toy Story, as a they have like two more stories, like that they could go up to maybe Toy Story 6 and Toy Story 7. They have story that they can actually develop, right? So I listen. Toy Story is mostly ahead, right? Maybe one of the four movies of the previous movies hasn't necessarily been a hit, but in terms of the fandom, people support it, people love it. It's probably one of the easiest movies to show people in general, right? Because there is something that connects with people about toys that you have or you didn't have, and you eventually got, and you were so excited about getting in Christmas or maybe a birthday gift. So, and to think about it, the crazy thing is that, when we were young, I mean, it's not that we're old, but we were not getting tablets. We were not getting laptops, computers, as a gift. We were getting the toys, we were getting, Toy Story again. I mean, not me, but my cousins were getting Toy Story toys. That's what they were getting. So in terms of the story, I don't see them, not landing at all. If anything, I think they're gonna land it right on point. If actually it is true, the rumor that it's not necessarily the evil character in this movie, right? Like Lily Pad, just like the kid said, then it would also resemble a little bit about with the movie that they did, the other movie. Kid, what was the other movie that they did that they made about the feelings inside the
Inside Out with Anxiety?
Inside Out with Anxiety. Anxiety at the beginning of the movie is portrayed as this evil person who's trying to take control over the girl, right? And makes her do these horrible things. And at the end of the day, it's not the case. It was just anxiety, being anxious about the future and trying to control things, right? So I think we're going to see a similar situation here with Lily Pad. And just like the kid mentioned, it's not necessarily about me taking over Bonnie. It's more about what I can offer to her that maybe you guys don't. And maybe she's going to think that I'm the only one who can offer her everything, right? Mm-hmm. Lightweight, can go anywhere, accepted everywhere, right? Almost. So I think that's the turn that the story's going to take. But just like the professor said, it's going to make probably $1 billion.
Nah, it's easy a bill.
Easy a billion.
$1 billion.
We'll be there June 19th.
$1 billion.
That's right.
Sure.
We'll be there.
To go along.
June 19th, that's when the movie comes out. So let us know what you thought about the trailer. Maybe something you guys saw that we didn't catch and you want to share it. Let us know. We'll love to see that. We might even bring it up when we actually watch the film, bring that kind of things. We love those topics. So keep your fandom alive and your wardrobe engaged. This is Nerd Breaking